Peace, love, and light. And today, I just want to come and give a brief update of what I'm going through in this season of Taurus. And what I've been experiencing is like a lot of things have been like just manifesting. Like the first day of Taurus, at least I believe the first day of Taurus was 4/21/2021. I believe it's the first day of Taurus. But I went to a garden, learned a lot about gardening, and then I went to a drum circle and I met this woman named Adamu. And in meeting Adamu, I had a great conversation beyond my expectations. Even though I don't set expectations, it was beyond what I could have imagined for the conversation to go. Like I had heard things about Adamu before, but in having a conversation with her, it actually just exceeded what was told to me. But beyond that, excuse me, I've been doing a lot of healing lately, especially like healing my roots. And something that I'm learning, or something that I'm learning, is that in healing my roots, it's actually helping me uncover things that have been buried within inside of me, treasures that have been hidden inside of me, such as the things that I've been seeking as far as abundance, things that I have sort of come into the understanding of, such as the third eye and its connection to the root. Because people believe that they have to open their third eye like it's closed, but what the third eye is covered. It's not closed. It's covered. Like we have to uncover the dirt and like gunk, the stuff that's like covering it, to actually have it open and to have it clear, and that actually gives us clarity. And in it giving us clarity, it allows us to see things differently and see things more clearly. And the third eye is actually connected to your past lives and things that you've experienced before this lifetime. And the reason why we go through life with it closed is because we are unaware that there are things beyond, our root level of understanding, which is basic survival, like, eating, sleeping, and having a place to stay. Like, we don't believe that there's anything beyond that until we live longer or we explore longer, as far as like our journey through our life. Whether we go on a healing journey or whether we go on a religious journey, we don't discover that there's more in life until we go exploring and seeking more than what we've been told or what we've been taught. And in knowing that it's connected to my third eye, it made me realize that it wasn't closed so much as it was covered up. It was covered up by my beliefs that everything that I experience is present, and a lot of it isn't present. Most of it is things that I've experienced in my past life, and energies that still exist and that I'm still connected to in this life. And it's not just me, it's more people who are connected to things in their past life than they may realize. And some of them may realize it, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that's ever figured that out. But the third eye itself is you looking at this life, or looking beyond the life that you lived in your past life, and seeing life as it is. Well, I want to say that you see life at your peak in that lifetime, and you understand things at your peak in that lifetime. But in opening your third eye in this lifetime or your present lifetime, you get to see things a little bit better. You get to navigate a little bit better, because you understand and you see things in this lifetime that you experienced in your last lifetime, and you can navigate through it and change your direction and treat it like a maze, rather than treating it like something that you're just blindly walking through, not knowing what it is that you're walking through. And that's what I've learned about the third eye so far. But I think that this season of Taurus is going to be more enlightening than it has been. Just even today alone. Like, today alone was like a very enlightening experience. And it taught me that healing your root chakra is very crucial. Like, and healing your root chakra, don't just do one thing, do many things. For me personally, I've done some meditation where I was visualizing having my root be connected to the depths of the earth. And then I did some sound healing. I did some aromatherapy, which is I used some patchouli, which was a suggestion from the person who helped me do the root chakra healing meditation, and that helped me a lot. And the patchouli is something I didn't know, because I knew that patchouli was connected to the divine masculine, but I didn't know how powerful just like smelling that could be, and how much it could give like healing to me that I didn't know that I needed. And I really needed the healing because of the way that it opened up certain things, and the way that it's still opening up certain things. And I'm going to continue doing different types of healing as this season of Taurus goes on. And I'm going to be like planting my feet in the dirt and spending more time outside, because that's important, especially in this season. Like when we go through these seasons in the Zodiac, we should really be focused on the healing of that particular area, because since we're in the season of Taurus and it is an earth sign, we need to be focused on the earth. But also Taurus deals with the neck, which is also the throat chakra. So in doing the root chakra healing as well as doing the sound healing, it helped me a lot. And especially like today, I'm wearing the color blue. Blue is actually one of my favorite colors to wear, because throughout life I didn't really like blue, and I didn't understand why, because I used to love blue, but gradually I stopped liking it, because I felt like it was just like typical of me to like it because I was a male. But beyond that, I started to like it again because I started healing, and I started to see it as different, because blue is a very beautiful color. Just as purple is, just as indigo is, just as green is, just as orange is, just as yellow is, just as red is. But even beyond that, like white is, black is, brown is. You can find beauty in all these different colors, the full spectrum of the rainbow, or even beyond the rainbow. Like all these things have beauty inside of them. You just have to find where you are with it. And in determining where you are with it, you're allowed to expand your understanding of that particular thing. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a color, but that's what's helped me, because I started looking at one particular blue, and then I started seeing other blues that look great as well, and then it expanded my views of it, and it expanded my understanding of what it was that I was doing when it came to not liking blue or not wearing blue, and thinking that blue was only worn because I was a male. And it's bigger than that, because if you think about it, blue isn't necessarily a male color. It's not really an earth color. It's more of I want to say a watercolor, obviously. But since it's a watercolor, it's not necessarily an earth color. So you're not really typically supposed to like it because you're a male. It's because you're not typically supposed to like it because it's a male. You typically like earth tones because males are more connected to the earth than females are, which females, or rather the divine feminine, is connected to the spiritual aspect. So she would be more into like the blues, the purples, and the indigos, which is basically like the different hues in the sky. And even white, which I just looked at outside and see the cloud. But even white, like she would be more into the color white, because it's in the sky. It's of the heavenly realms. It's of the spiritual realms. So yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent a little bit, but I just want to say that we need to be doing more than one type of healing. Your healing needs to be holistic, and you need to be exploring when it comes to your healing, because when you explore when it comes to your healings, you get more understanding of who you are. And yeah, that's just a message that I want to pass on, just to add something to your already vast collection of things. But other than that, I want to say that I love you and I hope that you have a great day.